Hey everybody, Brad and Rocco's Beer Adventures. I'm flying solo today. I think Rocco's in the house napping. I'm out in the shop. Haven't been out here in a bit. We've had some really hot days here in Western Kentucky. I mean, triple digit days. Today it's pretty tolerable, so okay, let's get started. Now, rock and roll and metal bands, kind of a trend that started, God, I want to say 10, 11 years ago or so, was to come out with a beer. Iron Maiden has done several, and they're also my favorite band of all time. I have a bunch of their albums on vinyl. But I have tried every single one of them, and I've loved them all, except for one. And that was the only one that they didn't do with Robinson Brewing. They did it with Brewdog, and it was an India Pale Lager called Hellcat. And I liked it, but I didn't love it as much as the stuff from Robinson's, which was more traditional English style beers. Well, other bands have done it. Slayer has done it. I believe they've done a IPA. They've also done a wine, red wine, of course. It's Slayer. I think they have a whiskey too. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. Megadeth has one called Atu Le Monde. I've actually never tried that one. I've heard of it. I've actually seen it, but I haven't tasted it. So I know it's a session ale, I believe, but I've never had it. Well, Motorhead, one of those bands. You know, my favorite band of all time is Iron Maiden, but Motorhead is right up there because they were just so different from the other bands of that era, like Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden and Judas Priest. Motorhead, they were heavy and they were fast and they almost had a punk feel to them. And I don't know, I loved Lemmy. I thought Lemmy was just, he was amazing. Well, Motorhead had put out a beer years ago, and I tried it long before I even thought of doing a channel. And it was an American pale ale called Road Crew, and I tasted this. God, this was, I want to say 7, 8 years ago. And I just remember I didn't care for it. It was just really, really bitter. But I know Motorhead has another one. Besides the fact, they also have a bourbon that's out that I think I'm going to have to try. If I can find it at my liquor store, I'm going to give that one a shot because I do like bourbon. Well, today's beer is by Motorhead, and it is called Iron Fist. And this is a hazy IPA. So, obviously Motorhead didn't brew it. They contracted with Lift Bridge Brewing, and this Lift Bridge Brewing is in Stillwater, Minnesota. Which most of these bands, you know, I know Iron Maiden, they contracted with Robinson, but their singer, Bruce Dickinson, had a hand in the brewing process. He approved everything. They had to taste a certain way before they would put their name on it. I'm not sure if Motorhead did that. I mean, Lemmy's been gone for a while now. Rest in peace, bad man. and but anyways, the beer they have out now is called Iron Fist. I'm not sure when this came out. I just saw this at the liquor store the other day, and I thought, you know what? I didn't care for Road Crew. Let's see if Iron Fist is any better. So, before we get started, if you like our channel, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell, leave Rocco and I a comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know if there's something you want us to try. If I can find it, little man and I will try it. If I can get his ass off the couch out here to actually try it. But if you don't want to do any of that, as I've said many, many times before, we're not monetized, we're not being paid. There's no Patreon, there's no Venmo or Cash App. We buy it, try it, let you know what we think about it. Well, today we bought Motorhead's Iron Fist. We're gonna try it, and we're gonna give our 2 cents. All right, so here we go. Motorhead, Iron Fist, loud and hazy, India Pale Ale. 6% alcohol, a little bit on the high side, but not crazy. So, let's go. straight from the can. You're in the shop. You get to drink beer right out of the can when you're in your workshop. So here we go. Motorhead, Iron Fist. Hmm. 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 One more taste before I cast judgment down upon them. All right, Motorhead. Lift Red Brewing. Totally redeemed yourself for the bitter, nasty mess that was Road Crew. Iron Fist is good. It's a hazy IPA. It's got that little bit of grapefruit taste in it, but it's a light. It's actually, most hazy IPAs usually have a little too much in it. This has just the right amount. It's just a hint of it. It's not overly bitter. Hint of bitterness on the finish, but it's just got that good IPA taste with that little bit of grapefruit thrown in just to give it some flavor. Yeah, you know what? I would drink this again, definitely. So, mm. All right, Motorhead. 2 thumbs way up from me. I dig this one. All right. Okay. Once again, want to thank you for hanging out with us, and I'll try. I'm gonna get Rocco out next time. I'll make sure he joins us for the next one, whenever that may be. So, uh-oh. Yeah, that's good. That first one tastes like, I don't know what the flavor they use, but I'm pretty sure it was juice squeezed out of Lemmy's mole. This one tastes good. As always, keep drinking the good stuff. Listen to some Motorhead. Rock on. Have a great day, y'all.